Bonjour. In this video, you are going to learn about la date, which is the date in French. So the learning targets for this lesson is that you will be able to write and read the date in French, and then you will differentiate between the French and English dates. So these are some of the questions that you might hear French people asking in French to ask about the date. So the first one is quelle est la date? Quelle est la date means what's the date. Quelle est la date? Quelle est la date aujourd'hui? Quelle est la date aujourd'hui? What's today's date? Third one. Nous sommes le combien aujourd'hui? Nous sommes le combien aujourd'hui? What's today's date? And this question is more formal. And the informal way of asking about today's date is on est le combien aujourd'hui? On est le combien aujourd'hui? And we are going to see the answer to these questions. So to answer the question, quelle est la date aujourd'hui? What's today's date? Is option 1, use the format day, month, and year. And keep in mind that in French, we start with the day, then the month, and then the year. For example, le 15, 12, 2025. 15 is 15, 12 is the month December, and 2025 of course is the year. So for December 15, 2025, we write 15, 12, which is 15, 12, 2025, and we start with the day, not the month. And the second way of writing the date using le, and le, which is le, has the meaning of the in English, the, le. And then the way we write it is that you start with le, and then you add the number, which is the day, the number, and then you do the month, and then if you have the year, you add the year. So here is the formula that I said before, le, and then number, month, and year. And voilà l'exemple. Here's the example. Le 15 décembre 2025, which is December 15th, 2025. Le 15 décembre 2025. And then the other one, which is the option when you have when it comes to the first day of the month. So in English, we say the first or January 1st. So for example, or April 1st. So first in French is le premier. Le premier. So when you have you cannot say the un, which is number one, and then that's wrong. So you always have to say, when it comes to the first day of the month, you always have to say le premier. For example, we have le 1er mai, May 1st, le 1er mai. So le premier, this is how we write it, and this is how we spell it, le premier. Le 1er mai, May 1st. Le 1er juin, June 1st. Le 1er janvier, January 1st. And I'm going to go to the next option, which is when you say the specific day of the week with the date. So for example, you will be using Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So you will be using days of the week. And this is how you do it. You will have to keep the le, which is the, before the number. So, and here's the example. Lundi. And we learned days of the week, so you know that lundi means Monday. Lundi, le 16 décembre 2023, pardon. Lundi, le 16 décembre. So I have lundi first, which is the day of the week. And then I have to have le before the number, which is the, and then the number of the day, the month, and then the year, which is Monday, December 16, 2023. And then we have some prepositions that we use for years and months. So the first one that we are going to see is the preposition en. So the en, we pronounce it as en. You use en for a month or a year. For example, je suis né en mai. I was born in May. Je suis né en mai. And then another preposition that we use is à partir de. À partir de, which is, it means starting from. And then the other one that is similar to it, depuis. Depuis. So the S is silent. Depuis means since or for a specific time or period. So, for example, elle a étudié, she studied. Elle a étudié le français, she studied French, or she's been studying French depuis 2020. So she's been studying French since, depuis means since 2020. Here, and practice the vocab, practice how we write the dates. Remember that the day goes always before the month in French, and then we use le before the number when we write or when we say the date. Allez, au revoir.